What's up? What's up? I am back. I am here. Let's get this commentary rocking and rolling. Trying to go music listed today, see if I don't get banned. Like literally yesterday, remember I told you guys. But after I got done going live, I went live anyway. Was doing my normal stuff. Oh no, that's right. Yesterday I had to get more yard work done. That's right, because all the rain and the blah blah blah. Man, my shit from yesterday. Y'all played non-copyright music and then still like 2 songs somehow, some way got picked up. I'm like, what? It played non-copyright stuff, and it was like JoJo's, I don't know, let's say JoJo's band, I don't know what the shit was called. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm going musicless today. Musicless. Anywho, I just could not believe that yesterday. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It just sounds so weird without any kind of intro or music. It's so off. It's so weird. Exactly. So that can be the intro, if anything, from now on, and hopefully I'll see if I don't start getting, because I'm just trying to see what the whole monetized thing and how much money I would make, on a day in, day out basis, and then for like a month, that's why I was trying to do it for a month. It's a long time without music, but we'll see what we do here. I'll try to do it for like the rest of this month, so to speak. What's up, Cousin Greg? 0 Day. Anyone else that's out there? Again, yes. Did have the spy. Great alert from earlier. Here's this morning call I had to you guys for the spy. We're so close to that. 518.15 to 518.50 seem to be a lock for the day. Now, small caps, nothing really I'm seeing besides FE and G here pop up and then right back down to where she came from. So so there's really not a lot going on in the small caps. G-Sun would be your main one, possibly on watch for the rest of the day. I'll go ahead and put some lines in real quickly. That'd be a main area to get back over. This is going to be a main area right now to hold as support. Sorry it took me a while to get going live for lunch. Like I said, I had to get some stuff done this morning running around. Was just busy, and then on the other thing was had to go pick up a TV, and it was a snug fit. But like I said the other day, I had to go. I got Mama TV, and then I got the Fiend to get one, so I went and picked up the 77-inch. We'll be installing that later today here at the Hizzy in the bedroom. Can't wait for that. But anyway, so that's why I was late. So I'm sorry I was late. Now, small caps, G-Sun is all you got. We got NVDA we running here. I haven't looked at large cap. I haven't looked at anything since I've been gone. So NVDA, look at the big red to green move. Kind of a U-shape for the day. Back to 915. Doesn't seem like it's going to spike through high of day, though, as of right now. Does seem like we're about to flatten out a little bit. Cousin Rick, totally cool without the music. Of course, better with the music, but that's not what we're here. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's because I've done it for so long. It'd be like doing a radio show where you get to play intro, blah, 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 blah. You're working a radio station, and all of a sudden, like, all right, we have rights to none of these songs anymore. There's a some kind of, you know what I mean? Something's going on, and we just can't play music until it's over. What is it? A strike. There's a strike going on for new ownership and rights of these blah, 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 blah. We can't play shit. I can't play anything? 4 straight years. Well, I mean, most of those guys, however long, more than 4 straight years of being able to play music, which I could play music. That's why Deck like me now. Deck's like I was for the longest time. I'm just trying to see him, and I don't think it's going to be much, but I just want to see what the revenue would be from it. Yeah, anyway. Deck like me for the longest time. Now he's too. They're like, forget it. I'm playing the hits. We're going to copyrighted music. I don't care, because now they don't really ever do any. They don't give you the flags or the strikes like I got unless you actually show video of something. So it's when I always show video of it. I can play the music, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe it's blocked in some countries or sometimes fully blocked, and then there's no money. But there's never like a flag. Flag is when my idiot ass shows you guys videos, and I'm like, hey, check out this though, guys. We're gonna watch about 3 or 4 minutes of this movie. And I'm like, it's on YouTube. It didn't like it's the whole movie. I'm like, that's what I don't understand. I'm like, if it's on YouTube, why can't I just show what's on your... I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. Whatever. Freaking YouTube. But anyway, so let's go through large cap plays. Watch for reversal here on NVDA, or at least kind of stalling out for now. We are in that pre-lunch mode, which I talk about all the time, which is usually we don't get a lot of movement. Apple already there. Nice, good reversal for the day as well, and a bear flag below the VWAP, which is beautiful to see. So watch for that bear flag crack. Again, we're at pre-lunch, so I don't anticipate a lot of big movement for the day. but under that 180, 150 mark, we should find our way down to 180, 125, and possibly below that through 181 to like 181, 80-ish, 75 area. Again, wouldn't be looking to go long there at that low of the day. AMD, it's not that pretty. Maybe watch for a downtrend break and a pop back up the high of day, or this VWAP crack for some more continuation and short on down. I'm sorry, Rue. I know. That bed was just getting on my nerves in here. You can lay on the floor. It's soft. It's comfortable carpet. Amazon. Oh, testing all-time highs. And I think that was my normal high of day. We are truly right at literally 52-week high, which I'll go to 1 year, 1 day. And you can see what was the high. It was 189.77. So we now have hit actually 52-week high on Amazon. Amazon. Still in 700 shares. I need to scale out soon, though. So I'm going to get down to 500 shares soon. Loving it, though. Just looking over and being up. I think I'm still up like 50 to 60K on this overall on those 700 shares. Right now, I'm almost up. That's why I don't want to scale out until I'm up $100. My entry price is something around like the 92 or 93 mark. I have to pull it up. It's on the different Thinkorswim. But anywho. Oh my gosh, it's exciting though. Finally, I'm almost up $100 on the play. Coin, what have we done today? Let's go back to the 5 minute. Okay, watch for, oh, that's pretty. Watch for this 220 crack on coin. That is super duper pretty right there. So coin, what's up, D. Sarley? Hold on, I'll get to it in a second, baby boy. But watch for that 220 shelf crack on coin. That looks beautiful. Putting this in the different lobbies too as well. And what do we got here, D? What are you thinking about Meta? I've scalped 4 times long today. Used real money Thinkorswim options and twice. Nice. Let me just go through these other ones real quickly. Oh, Google. What did I talk about this in the morning alerts to you guys? The possibility for a move back up to one. This is hitting some of my alerts. Really, the next area is going to be, I think, in my opinion, if I wasn't not mistaken, like 173.30. 173.30-ish area should be next on Google. Would not short it. Let's go to Meta now. Nice move up. We are filling gap territory. Wasn't this my normal high of day getting hit? Isn't this not my normal high of day getting hit, guys? Didn't I say this to you this morning? 473. 473. Oh, so close. So close. All right, so there's a little bit left on this. The only thing is I just don't like how the band's starting to flatten out. We're in pre-lunch as I talk about, so a lot of the volume really starts to die off here in the next, say, 15, 20, 30 minutes as we head into the right peak lunch hours over the next hour or so. Right now, we probably most likely channel out to the right. What you're going to want to look for eventually is a big volume burst and some squeezing, obviously. Right now, it's just in a channel, so just wait. I do think we have more legs on this, honestly. I do think we could go more, D. Sarley. Trotes, totes and goats and magoats, and yes. I would wait, though. You could also go for a bounce play back at 468 down to 467.35 area. So wait for a pullback in the shelf crack. You could also take that. Just watch out for 469.30. Under 469.30, you'll hit 468. And you can see it's form a higher day. Boom, boom, bam. Slimmity slam. And, of course, this area. There. So that's why I'm getting those two areas. So right through here is where you should be getting your bounce, boss. Right through there. Coin, though, looking pretty for that 220 shelf crack. Microsoft, gross. Yuck. Don't trade it. Netflix, what do we got here? Hoops to trade. Hoops! Where's Hoops at? We have filled the gap, team. We have now filled the gap. Wow. NFLX. Wow. Totally filled gap from earnings report. Done. It's crazy. Wow. That got crazy there. I don't know where Hoops at. That's his play, though. Here's Hoops. That's nice. Where's my YouTubians? Elisa, glad you're okay. Was worried about the weather. Yeah, good here. Good here in the south. Actually, there is some storms kind of rolling through, but I'm good. You can always look up Elise. You can look up or Elisa. I always want to say Elise. I like both names, though. Elisa. Is it? But I'm right. It's Elisa, right? Not. It's Lisa with an E, essentially. Elisa. Anyway, right outside Little Rock. And man, it's been getting crazy here in the South. Anywhere. Like I was talking about this last week. Iowa, Indiana, Illinois. You just wouldn't think of those states getting that many tornadoes this early on. I know you always got them, but not like it's just like now. It's just every year. It's a done deal. Not like I know it's crazy. I go for I'll go by both. Okay, Elisa's fine. Thanks. I like I don't know. It's just I guess quicker to say. I think sometimes people say Elisa and I'm like, did I say it right? Is it Eliza? Which is really pretty too. I like those E names. But yes, thank you, Elise. Good to go. Had to go pick up a TV. It was fun. I literally had to sit like cram pack team. I literally was about as close as I could get to the wheel. Like I knew it fit. I did the measurements from the width because it's 77-inch TV. I'm like, is this gonna fit in the back of my Jeep Grand Cherokee? It did width-wise perfectly, like perfect, like snug but perfect. And so they're sliding it in. I'm like, oh man, how far these seats are gonna have to come up? I was literally driving the whole way with my right knee up against the dash. I mean, that's how close I was. It was so funny. I sent a picture a couple of the guys in chat. I should have sent it to the morning alerts to you guys so you could have seen it as well. It was, oh my God, it was funny. I was like, what? And I was like, anyway, I got in there because I'm kind of claustrophobic. So I remember I got in, like right when I got in leaving Best Buy, I was like, oh damn. I'm like, well, TV's in here now. Like, I want this 77-inch bad. Like, I want this today. So yeah, it was funny. I'm like, oh man. So now that away too. Like I talked about this. Now I'm my own little. I got two TVs. Well, I love my original OLED. Like I said, it's the original OLED that Sony made. Sony made back in 2017. But I want to put some brakes on it. Be a sweet ass TV for the guest room, if and when people come over. Yeah, man, I called that one up. I didn't have the nuts to hold. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, I love how you keep putting Michael Jordan's son in chat too, and that's all he gonna be known as me, Michael Jordan's son. The kid is outrageous too, brother. Oh yeah, he is. He's not Michael Jordan good, but he's good. He's definitely really good. I mean, he's really, when you look at the way he plays, he's really, I mean, in my opinion, mimicked his game off of Jordan and Kobe. I mean, the way he moves, dribbles, backs people down, the shots he takes and how he takes them, the fluidness of the shot taking, it reminds me of Jordan. Like I don't mind it. Like, I'm like, I'll be rooting for you guys after y'all beat us, because I know we done. They tired. The Nuggets are just too tired. They're worn out. Like I said, after that first game, I could see it. I was like, they wasted too much energy coming back every single game. Now, yeah, they almost swept them and pretty much probably could have. They took one game off, game 4 or whatever. You could tell though, first game, they were spent. I was like, ooh, this is not good. Tim, I cannot short at this time. Could you go over some bounce strategies? I am, yeah, bro. So here, first off, let's just do this. Let's do this. So what I do is old resistance becomes new support, right? And so a lot of the time what you're going to see here, right, see this right here, Boss Tim, and I'm going to give you the lesson that I actually have on YouTube, and I went over this. I'm like, this is how I made money my first 2 years, Tim. When I first started trading, I tracked and journaled and tracked and journaled. It was deckmartrades.com, not tradecaster.com. And Sean and us and everyone, and even into tradecaster.com, which was 2019, we all went long. 2017, 2018, 2019, long small caps. It was no large caps, no shorting. We didn't start shorting until 2020. We didn't start large caps until the end of 2020 to 2021. And that was briefly here and there. It wasn't a consistent large cap thing until 2022. So let's rewind time. First 2-3 years, that's all we were known as. And even before that for Deck, and especially my first years of trading. Well, after I journaled and tracked and journaled and blah, 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 I figured out, man, I suck at breakouts. I can't blah, blah, blah. I was a bounce trader. That's all I could do. And so do you see how this old breakout area, and then we fly up, and you notice that how we fly up. It's not like, I don't know, like say, I'm trying to find like another bounce. Like here, like say, here we go. Look at QQQ, Tim. Old high of day becomes what? New support. It's beautiful, right? It's awesome. It's beautiful. You're gonna make so much money making off these bounce plays like that. But not every one of them is like this, va-voom. And so a lot of the time, that's what you want to notice too, that helps out. But old resistance equals new support. Old resistance equals new support. Now that's a little bit higher, but it still touches that shadow. And then boom, we're fully down into the candles there, right? That's how you form channels. That's how you get support. That's how you're forming a channel now on the damn Qs. Now over to said lesson on the tube. With your big TV, you can't now enjoy the Nuggets losing up close and personal. Hey, I got the 85-inch in the living room. That one's going in the bedroom. That way when Avery, you know, it's because she's glued. I don't know. She's glued to her shows, and I let her stay glued to her shows. Now I can go into the bedroom and have a 77 inch. 7 is my favorite number. That's the main reason I literally got the TV. No lie, is because it's a 77 inch TV. It just ain't not about Luka Doncic. I can't even say his last name right now. Oh my gosh, Doncic. I can't even say his name. That's hilarious. We should do a reel of when I do that. Because that's what I do. I'll keep saying it wrong, and then I have to like just take a break and then come back like 10 minutes later say it right. When I used to have to cut audio, oh my God, I should have cut up reels. It was hilarious. It was like I had to literally take a break, come back. Here you go, Tim. There's my actual YouTube channel, handsome. And then let me get you the actual video, my bounce video. But no, John Elway. And I just have always loved 7. It's just my number. Like, absolutely love 7. Like, look how old this is.
To $11. Look again, a play. Hours in, we're still talking about. Is this CRX?
February the 21st. February the 21st, 2021. And this strategy is still just tearing heartstrings out for traders that, I don't know, don't use it. Bam, team. And here goes coin. What did I talk about? Coin. Let's go. Coin. Let's go. Nice. Coin, team. Coin, 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 bam, whammy. Nice. Don't forget my alert just a little bit ago. Oh man, I bet money that Edwards' dad is MJ and nobody. Oh man, no, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, they joked about that. They also joked about Jimmy Butler. They've also talked about Jimmy Butler also possibly being Michael Jordan's son. He looks, and what's his name? Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man or whatever. Anthony Edwards looks way more like Michael Jordan, and like just so far, like just his body, like the literal physical look of his body and the way he moves, dribbles, shoots. He is, because they did some yesterday before the game. They did some like Kendrick Perkins did some like comparison. Woo! Look at Coin. I find the best plays at lunch. That was it right there. That's why I alerted that one. Meta shelf forming. Nothing like Coin shelf. I don't know if y'all shorted that, but Coin was a much cleaner shelf right there. This is the shelf you guys should be looking for. Touching. Come back, touch again. Now we're bound to it. We're getting head and shoulders form. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This is exactly what you're looking to play right here at lunch. This is exactly what you're looking for. Right there, baby. This should hit down to around 218-ish, I would imagine. Let's just go to some charting. It might even actually get down to 216.80. It might end this overall crack get to 216.80. Woo! Telling you, beautiful, beautiful. You got that though, Tim, over on YouTube? Hopefully you heard that, saw that. Check my Crocs earnings call, bro. What'd you do? I can't remember on Crocs. I know we talked about it. Oh, the gap. Look at the crazy gap up and go. The gap and go there. It did go down at first. It was all over the place. Man, I'm telling you, that's the one thing about earnings anymore. Look at this. It was down. It was probably up first, I bet, and then down, and then made its way back on up. Crocs, baby. Did you wear your Crocs today? Did you go at least go buy some? Yeah, JWH Bird. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, hoops, man. Bringing that up after watching that last night. But like this body right here just looks like Michael Jordan. Like his arms and how long they are, and like the literal look. I can show you video, and his arms are like they're obviously bigger. But again, I've always said, imagine Michael Jordan born in 2000, whenever the hell that guy was born. He was born in 2000, 2002 or whatever, right? You kidding me? If Michael Jordan was born in 2000 or 2002, his vertical leap would be 87 inches. Like, it probably would be 90 inches. Who knows? They'd have to put a 20-foot goal up for him. It'd be like that old school Jock Jams thing on MTV where they had the goal on top of the goal, and the goal on top of the goal would be the one that Michael had to shoot on and dunk on. Like, up and down, like, no, they can't make me money. Oh, yeah, hoops. Yeah, I was like that Disney trade that some traders in chat today, beautiful short. I just can't be, oh man, it's just too much love for Disney. I can't be coming over here and shorting Disney. I don't know, I just couldn't do it. Like, I just can't do it. I'm gonna leave it alone, but it was a great short op. I can't be short no Disney, you know. Can't be doing that. It was like when Beamer was running. I can't be short no Beamer, you know. I was trying to go long on this son of a gun. I did. I remember we went long. It was like over 20. I forgot what we went. We went long on Beamer. Probably, I could have went short for sure. Man, I can't be going short on Beamer. I'll buy it, you know, for sure. We go up and have some fun and ride the car together. We go fast. Oh, here's the other. Oh, God, team, here's this too. So getting back with the TV, right? I'm trying to fly back to you guys. I hit this strip. I don't notice this guy's an undercover because I am literally so close. I'm going my peripheral, but I am literally behind an undercover. You know, he's like in the black Tahoe or whatever, all blacked out. I zoom and I mean I don't know why I didn't get lit up. Because I noticed he didn't have any lights. And maybe he was trying to get a marked car to then pull me over. I'm flying like I zoom around him, because I see him. Anyway, I go around him and another car going like 100. I'm like, roll out. I get up to about 95 or something, like 90, 95. And I'm consistently going 90, 95. And then he pulls up quick. And I'm like, I see his that has that, like it's all blacked out. And it has that little light at, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shit. Luckily, there was traffic. Will we run into traffic? And I'm like, oh, my God. And I remember that as I left. And so he stopped. He was behind me. And I finally kind of got over into the traffic because there was like construction going on. And then there's like an exit you could take. He went to it and took the exit, which I eventually did. But he was probably maybe waiting for me to do that. I don't know why he didn't pull me up. What did I tell you? Coin. Probably down to that. What did I say? 216 what? 216 what? 216. Little just under 216. Or 217. 217. Yeah, 216.50 to 217. Oh, but that one, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to tell. I was going to tell him, hey, I got to get back. If you want to write me a ticket, you can. I know it's my fault. I shouldn't be going this fast. I just went, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get back and go live. Oh, man. Coin, beautiful short there, though, team. Coin, beautiful short. Yeah, it was pretty fun, though. I was like, whew, got off the exit. We'll let him kind of do his thing. I got off the exit. I was like, man, that was... I haven't got a ticket in forever, so I would have done the whole... Where I don't know, yeah, because the speed limit was like, 75 or 70. I don't think I was doing, like, reckless is my point. I don't think, hopefully, he wouldn't have given me that. So, point being, I would have just gone on probation. I ain't never letting that. Put me on probation. I pay. I won't get another one for 3 months or 6 months. I promise. All right, so that's so far the play at lunch. Crocs, good job there. Oh, G-Sun here. What do we got? We're trying to pop back up to that resistance area. Let's see if we do pop. Over 525 is the key. G-Sun over 525 is the key for longs. Yeah. Nice. Come on, Spy. Give me I got the first part, which was 518.15. I want 518.50 now. Meta still chilling. We got NVIDIA, as I said, just still kind of chilling. Any stocks you want to go over, let me know. I got you. If you got any stocks you want to go over. Right now, watching G-Sun to see if we get that lunch move. And if we do not, for small caps, watch for pump and dumps. We definitely could potentially see that. Always curious about SMCI. Yeah, just always ask. I'm always here. If I haven't gone over it yet. And I forgot I stopped at QQQ earlier. And don't forget anyone on YouTube. Tim, you got it. Awesome. Tim thinks I'm struggling with entries. I would have gotten in G-Sun if you would have done a bounce. Gotcha. But that's what you're looking for. Watch. I'm telling you real quickly. SMCI, though. Watch. Right now, it's going to be dead, honestly, in my opinion. you can see it's starting to build up. You get in a bigger time frame, you're gonna see a prettier, uptrend channel right here that did crack. I see it, right? So you put the line in and it cracked it right there. But it's just doing this along the way. It doesn't look like it wants to give up 825. Now, if it does give up 825, watch for the pullback, and then you're moving down probably $5, close to 820 in the VWAP. Again, longs, it's just not quite there, honestly, right now at lunch. It's just that VWAP band is curled up and sitting flat out to the right. You know when we move, and it's when the upper VWAP band does move up. Okay, Slick, what's up? Don't worry, Alejandra, I'm coming beautiful. Hey, okay, sorry, just hop back on. Thoughts on Meta for... Yeah, I just, right now, D. Sarley just asked about that a few minutes ago. That's the same, come on. It's the same thing as I just went over right there with SMCI. I'm kind of dead in the tracks as of right now. I think it can still happen and get to my high of day area that I alerted, and yes, fill that gap fully. But again, over 421.25, need that candlestick confirmation. As I just literally talked about, it was right through here. Look how that volume, just as I talked about, has decayed. If you go back to like 15.25 after, I don't know, a few minutes ago, I talked about it, and this is exactly what I talked about to D. Sarley. I was like, here's what typically happens, as I call pre-lunch. As you move into 1 Eastern, noon Central, etc., you start to really get into the prime lunch where things are typically dead. Now, yes, we've had times now, of course, when whatever certain things are released at that 1 p.m. time, like a bond auction or something. Every once in a while, we'll get some movement, but typically you get one play and maybe or two at lunch. And today's right now, as I talked about, and it's not even close. It's running away with by far the best play at lunch is coin. Just as of right now, I think it can still happen though, 100%. Tim, go watch those videos. Go watch any of my videos. But that's how I made money the first 2 years, no lie. 2018, 2019, into 2020. That's how I figured out my halt strategy. If you go through my lessons, that's a 90% win rate for people like Doc Savage, Geek Bomb. Even when I traded, it is super duper money. It's a bounce play. And so I was nothing but a bounce trader for the first 2+ years of my journey until I got into shorting. So I promise you, if you watch those videos, you will become a better bounce trader. And this is why I'm such a good shorter now. Do you see why I'm such a good shorter now? Why I'm telling you here we come down to my target of 217 to possibly probably 216.50. It's just because I knew where plays were most likely going to get hung up at. And I know now to trust plays, like where some traders, and they take profit. Where I'm like, no, like, it's going to be a magnet to that next level. Like I was just in a one-on-one the other day, yesterday morning, and that's what we're talking about. I was like, watch, it's going to just watch. It'll come down. It'll hit that area or closer to it, close enough. Good morning, beautiful. I didn't trade. Sounds good. God, do it, my man. Yep. Yeah, stop listening to me and listen to me there. I'm cleaning the house. And okay, cool. Hey, good. That's always a good thing. Do that stuff every once in a while. Trust me, builds discipline. I talked about that before to you and to other traders, and just one of those things that I did early on where I was like, man, I didn't like that. Maybe you did have stuff to do today like that, where you're going to be busy or whatever it might be, or maybe your mind's just not there. Maybe you've taken some losses, or the day before you did. It's always good to just relax. It's not like I've got to get right back into it. I know everyone wants to, even prime athletes, you go across the board. That's just a human gene that we have in us, that once we lose, we want to go right back after and get what we lost. Well, it's great to then just say, you know what? That's not always got to be the case. How about I just relax and stay disciplined and patient and build those attributes up versus, maybe even knocking them down more if you have another losing trade, And so there's one thing that you can always look at to me as a winning day or trade in its own right is like, you know what? I didn't trade today. I built my confidence and discipline overall by watching a few trades. They worked in my direction. I probably would have called it a day at that point. And then I did have the patience and discipline to not do it and said, hey, I wasn't going to trade today. I just want to watch to see if I'm going to actually be correct on these plays. The toilet's gross. I got to clean it. The shower, ugh, I keep telling my man to stop peeing in the shower, and I can just see all his piss everywhere. Anyway, good morning, though. It is West Coast for you, so it is 9:46. At that moment, I was almost about to be leaving the house to go pick up some groceries. I used to never think I would ever use that, but now how busy it's so funny in 2020, 2021, before I started doing a lot of one-on-one, blah, 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 streaming live. I was like, I'll never use the whatever, like the Target, Walmart, Walgreens, Whole Foods. I'm trying to think of all the places around us that we shop at, like the to-go where they get it for you. I'm like, I'll always go get it. I'm so busy now. I'm like, I wouldn't have the time. Like, I'm just like, and if I do, it's at the point that I wouldn't want to go do it. And so I'm like, I am so using that now. It's so funny. I used to never want to use that. I'm telling you, coin looks like it wants to go down one. I'm telling you, if 217, there's no way that doesn't get hit on the dot. You got it, K Slick. You slick son of a gun, you handsome little devil. Beautiful little specimen you. It's crazy because when I was anyway, point being, how big the box. I can't imagine. I never saw them. How big the boxes were, because I brought this up last week for the projector screens that we were talking about. The old 50, 55 inch. Every once in a while you'd see like a 60 or 65 inch. We had a 60 inch and my parents thought it was too big and they were replaced it for a 50 inch. And I'm like, or maybe 60. I forgot what it was. But those big block, 3 feet deep, you put furniture. It's like almost became a furniture piece where you're putting like decorations or whatever, your DVD and whatever players on top of it. Point being, when I was at Best Buy, because I remember it because it was almost a year ago. And I actually got it for the NBA Finals, the 85-inch TV. I was like, all right, stepping it up. 65 inch has been great in the living room, but it's time for that 85, baby. And so, of course, for the NBA Finals, I got it. Good luck for for my Nuggets. Let's get this, and it paid off truly. Anywho, I was like, man, the boxes are huge. Like for the 85 inch, like the 77 inch was like when I saw it. Like the 85 inch is just I can't imagine the 100 inch. But then that got me thinking. Like when I was like, man, that 85 inch box is huge. I was like, I can't imagine how big the box was for like those old huge, just massive. Like, good God, you could like house it. You could probably turn that into a shed. Crazy though. Big old boxes. All right, team, we're waiting. We're waiting and watching. We're watching and waiting. Not much going on right now at lunch. Coin so far, best play. Spotted that beautiful Head and Shoulders in this. I'll kind of zoom out so you can see it. Actually, let's just make it bigger. That's what she said. You can really probably see that Head and Shoulders now. And, of course, I'm covering up the crack. But shoulder, head, shoulder. Beautiful support right there. The whole round number. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's my 217. There we go. Love it. Beautiful. That's the stuff you're looking for at lunch. If you're looking to trade at lunch, that's where it's at. Right down to 217. I knew the feeling we get right down there. What did it hit? 216.88. Thomas, I'd like to see Tesla come back down to 178.50 area for a bounce play. Is that a good Halloween voice? Yeah, we're really dead right now, honestly, Thomas, though. That's the only thing. When you see the consistent volume, it's not lack of volume. It's lack of decided movement from traders. And I think you're going to get it because you're not far off. Your shelf right here at 179, if you crack it, it's going right to it. So that's the one thing. They decided the channel, which is good for you. And that's what I always say. Let them decide the channel, then you trade the channel or the trend, right? They set the trend. You trade the crack of the trend. They set the channel up or top, 180 or 179. You trade the break or the crack of the channel. Break leads you 50 cents possibly, maybe, 65. Same thing for the crack. Leads you 50 cents, maybe 65. You want the crack or you want the break? Surprised that'd be how crazy if there was a drug called break. You want some break, team? Whoa, DXYZ. Definitely examine your zipper. It is down. Well, come on here. Can I not zoom in? I better be able to. Oh, we got a ways to go. It's all the way up at 20. I mean, I agree with Lightspeed. That next true resistance can be about 1650 or so. 1650. I'll go to a 15-minute time frame. We'll go 1550 and then 1650. D, X, Y, Z. 1550, then 1650 resistance. Alright. Alright. So we'll see what we do here. So I'll put the lines in. We'll put the lines in. We'll put the lines in. Boom. There's the first one. Trade Ideas has the next one. So we'll see if we can hold this line on the move up. DXYZ is trying to pop its way up. I do not think this has any news. I will check real quickly on the news side. Nothing. Nothing on DXYZ. Does look to be maybe a newer IPO play possibly because of that. I do see that is the case. All right, all right, all right. So we are having a nice move up here. We're let's get the level 2 up. Let's get the. I did not short a damn thing today. MTC was the money maker, and I wish I would have gotten shorts on it. Cannot remember if there were any. What the case was with MTC. DXYZ. Whoa, this one's easy to locate. You got to be kidding me. This is up for no reason. The only thing is that it is up for no reason. I was like, man, just... Usually these plays will not hold up in the end. So if this gets to 1630, I'd be looking for a short there. See if it gets up to that mark. It may fail right here at 16, but we'll see if it gets up to that 16. That high of day the other day was 1640. 1640 was the high of day right here where that line's at on Trade Ideas. Destiny Tech 100. Okay. Any stocks you want to go over, let me know, let me know, let me know. This is popping up out of nowhere. It is easy to locate on Thinkorswim. Keep your eye on that. All right. Starting to build a little bit of a flag here. We are in a 1 minute time frame on DXYZ. If it cracks back under 1560, it's probably going to get a good... honestly crack back on down to say 15, 20 or $15. You know, raced up so quickly out of nowhere. Are we getting any movement anywhere else? Watch for that 179 crack. Thomas. MULN, I forgot about that play today. Okay, so that play did actually move back on up a little bit. So this one's still on watch for tomorrow and a mid-candle breakout setup. So MULN, I'll do that right now. MULN on watch tomorrow for mid-candle breakout. Put that in chat for you guys. So watch for this one. It's either, in my opinion, one last leg up or back under this 1560 mark, which is funny. We're building, well, it's 1570, but I would know under 1560 you'd be safe at that point for a more pullback here. Lightning quick shot right to my area. Spread on this is not good, so just be careful if you are going to market order in on this. You know, that'd be one of those things you want to be careful with on a play like this with the spread. You can see your team at 20 cents. That's why you would really want to put like a limit order up top. Really hard to trade something like this with the 20-cent spread. So keep your eye on that as well. It's one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, do I really want to try to short this with a 20-cent spread? And if you do, you want to do it up high just so you get and put a limit order in to get filled. Very sketchy when you have that consistent 15 plus cents. I mean, never typically trading these unless they are supernova type plays that are just skyrocketing, going up $15, $20 in a day. You know, those type of movers that are, you know, they went from 5 to 20 or they went from 20 or whatever. You know, they went 20, 30, 40, $50 in a day. Something where they just go astronomical crazy. That's where you just kind of are jumping in with momentum and it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, because you're getting 50 cents before you can blink an eye. You know, you're getting $1 before you can blink an eye. This is not that quite, you know, that kind of a mover. Wish floatchecker.com was still around. Go over to, and there's not one there actually, so Yahoo does not have the float. Anyone have the float on DXYZ? Does anyone have the float? I'm not getting float anywhere. So let me know if you have the float. I'm not getting it. One of my sources that I'm looking at right now. Be interesting. Weeble, okay, Weeble says 9 million. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome that Weeble has that. So definitely can move quite a bit. It's crazy that it's 9 million. And it's just moving like it's a little bit bigger of a float. Like a 25-ish, 25, 20, 30, somewhere in there. Okay, this is a test stock, so don't ever worry about that team. This NASDAQ test, don't worry about that. Very gross. Watch out for plays like that over lunch like we talked about. Seems like most of the other plays on small capville are going to just be dead other than GSUN. GSUN is going to be your last hope of movement, in my opinion. DXYZ is out of kind of nowhere, so I doubt this continues for the rest of the day. Now, maybe that there's some PR that this is some insider trading and it does get released, but I usually would come out pretty soon, not like 20 minutes after the spike. Oh, yeah, exactly. There was exactly, Thomas. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're looking at right there. I mean, another reason why when you have that with the spread, it's typically, again, one of those ones you have, like I've said, have to be careful trading a stock like the. Definitely examine your tick. I mean, come on. Buddy, your zip is down. It's just funny that was ever a thing. XYZ, Josh. Oh, thanks. My zipper's. I mean, I guess if anything, just because you didn't want to say my zipper's down, maybe it's kind of a weird thing to say to someone. A little creepy thing to say. Hey, your zipper's down. Watch for that 179 crack there, Thomas. NVDA, channel bound. We're still chilling like I figured. How did coin fare out? Did we get down any more? That was about it for 17. That's still it for now. Okay, so right to where I figured it would get to. Figured it would at least touch that 217 mark. Oh, it's funny. I still have Pete on the watch list over here. Trying to tell Zach Copper this morning. I was like, dude, that thing's not going to go anywhere. I promise you. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. I gotcha. Right in those bands all day long. I mean, just was look at this. That's why I always talk about plays that stay in the bands team. You just have to notice that 100%. That is what they're going to do. NFLX, nice move back up today to 605. Man, okay, cool. Now we're just kind of slowly drifting down with volume. Very light volume. Let's see for one more squeeze right here. Let's see if we get to DXYZ up to that 1640-ish mark. That would be a good resistance for reversal. Oh, finally cracked down one a little bit more. But still. And still, though, actually not too much more. And if you're still around... was it Tim? Yeah, Tim over on YouTube. Look at this, Tim. Still holding up that Q. Just going because I showed you QQQ earlier. It went a little lower this time, but again, high of day, former high of day, bounce. Both times. This one was what? In the end, because I know we haven't moved a lot with QQQ, but still, you got your 60 cents or so out of it. And now, right now, again, same thing. You're getting your 60 cents or so. So nice, good bounces from that old resistance area. DXYZ, here we go, team, up to that 1640 mark. Watch for a reversal here, right here at that mark. That's your area if you want to look to get filled on DXYZ. And again, with that larger spread, you may not get filled because of that stupid spread. So it does tighten up there. That's nice to see it tighten up to 5. But watch again for a move up to, let's see, 1640 here. 1637 just got hit. 1638, 1639. Now it hit 1640 on the dot. Let's see if we reverse here off of this area. This is exactly where you most typically would get a fail off this former high of day from, what was that, Friday? When it popped up on Friday out of nowhere, probably same kind of thing. Overall in the downtrend there, and that's the one good thing that it does have going for it. DXYZ has the downtrend break here on the daily. So if you look at the daily, it does have quite a nice downtrend formed. going back all the way to about right here, and you come all the way down, and you tested it that day. Now you're U-shaping and kind of breaking that downtrend, so to speak, today. If this does get over this mark of 1640, zoom back in here. This has a really good shot to get to 17 easy at that point. And over 17, this it's most likely going to hit the 200-day moving average. We'll see if 1640 though holds up as it's the gatekeeper in my opinion. All right, there's that alert. And here we go. We're moving here, team. All right, we're up to 1680. Here we go with Tesla. You getting your crack back? You cracky to lacking in? Ooh, it's getting there. You're getting there. I'm telling you right now, if this gets over 17, if I'm telling you right now, if DXYZ gets over 17, we're gonna pop hard. We're gonna pop really nicely. Could do one of these random fails here too. Just go barely over where we failed out on Friday and just completely tumble back on down. Again, let's go look back at this, what we did on Friday. See what happened on Friday? No, again, it was an opening bell. I don't really think it matters much. Opening bell lunch, regardless. Just one of those things that traders are going to notice, and at some point, any point, it's really sometimes hard to figure out where you're going to get it at. That's kind of what we're seeing right now and could be the end of the road here. Especially if we somehow crack back through, again, the 16 mark, then down through 15. It could be the end of the road on this. I would still say because of that VWAP so low, that still has a chance to actually stay alive for a little bit. The LULDs are so far away. I highly doubt we're going to halt on this. You know, we're all the way down at, what, 1476 for low of day. Just looks like it's going to halt down at times. All right. Might be there to get in. Oh, I thought you were already in, Thomas. Hopefully you got in there, Thomas. Oh, I told you what was going to happen if you crack 179. It's going to be like a magnet to what? 79.50 to, or 78.50 to 78.35. But I thought you were already in for some reason. Whoa! Here comes, I'm telling you. Watch out. Big pullback right there for DXYZ. And just like I also said, I just don't think we're ever going to halt up or down on this play. Want calls. Ooh, Thomas wants calls. Ooh. Just be careful, Thomas. You see what happened to coin. Look very similar to what's happening to Tesla right now. And I'd be careful buying at that bottom area. Now, the only difference is, look, lower VWAP band is so far away. With Tesla, you have that working in your favor big time. Just sitting right down there, not even moving, not even flinching, not even blinking an eye. Oh man, nice big reversal right there. Went a little higher than anticipated. Beautiful move back on down so far. But from that kind of, that's why these plays sometimes are so hard to predict, and a lot of that comes from a spread that gets big. Trades can easily pop 10, 15, 20 cents. Kingpin, okay, why are you so calm today? Everything okay? Oh yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. There's really not much to be excited about. I'm even more excited like later today. I'm probably saving my energy for the TV, you know. Gotta get a 77-inch out of the Jeep. You know, I gotta then be very tedious with it and then unboxing it. You know, my buddy Marcus is coming over though to help me install it. So he used to play for the Razorbacks. He's a nice big guy. So he'll help me definitely be able to. But what's funny, we're doing a one-on-one first because he's wanting to learn about stocks. He's in real estate, been doing real estate. Actually has a book out, doing tours and shit, which is real cool. You can look him up. His name is Marcus Hill. But yeah, he wants to get into stocks. A lot of my buddies have been hitting me up here lately. It's so funny. Like, I mean, literally in this past week, I had 2 guys I haven't talked to in a long time. Both start with J, which is really funny. Beside myself, Jesse and Jeff both hit me up. One went to high school with, one I went to grade school with, and known them since kindergarten. And they want to get into stock trading. Kingpin, but that's nothing big. You know, my Nuggets lost last. I was up late, you know, watching the Nuggets lose. You know, I stayed up for the whole game. I was probably up till whatever, you know what I mean. I slept like a rock. But I was busting my ass, though, yesterday. I mean, I'm always nonstop. So, I mean, a lot of the time, I feel like an athlete where I'm like, my brain's going on. Then I work my body out real hard afterward. And then, like, man, when I wake up after 7-8 hours of sleep, I'm like, oh, my God, I want more. I need like 10 hours. Oh, man. I am a little low on energy today, I will for sure. That'll all pick up once I get some food in me, you know. And then Marcus comes over and I'll be interacting with Thomas. Yeah, they did get cooked. But you know, the Marcus comes over and then I'll have interaction with human. Then time to get the TV out. Oh, I can't wait for the TV. Anyway, I was like, oh man, I can't, because the 77 I've only seen it once in person, you know, and I'm glad I've only seen it once, so I really can't remember, but it was just recently. I went to Best Buy to get my mom's TV, the 65 inch, but I've got an 85 inch, right? Which is huge, but it's in the living room, 65 inches in the bedroom. So yeah, when that 77 inches is going to be popping in that bedroom. It's going to be popping. Is your website up to date? The next available time for a one-on-one is in June. Yep. I am, yes, because I can look to see if I can fit you in. So what I always tell traders to do is just book something, email me and say, hey man, if you could find something, here are my times, you know, if you could fit me in, that'd be great. But I am, booked like today I'm doing stuff this afternoon. Well, I'm doing one with Marcus, but then we're doing the TV. Tomorrow I've got one in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon Thursday. I'm actually going to do one on Friday at lunch. I've got one Monday morning, 2 Monday afternoon, 1 Tuesday morning, 2 Tuesday afternoon. But then I'm taking off next Wednesday and Thursday afternoon to get stuff done. Now I can maybe fit you in maybe next Wednesday or Thursday. The following week, I'm fully taking off. I'm not taking anybody. I'm sorry. AK needs some time off. I'm taking off the Monday the 20th through, of course, Memorial Day is Monday the 27th, and that's kind of where it started from. And then I'm taking off that Tuesday afterwards. So I can have a nice little 5-day stretch for sure of the 20th through the 27th, 8th. 8th actually is a Tuesday. 20th is the Monday before. I'm taking those days off. So, and then let's move forward. Booked on Wednesday afternoon. I have 2 Wednesday afternoon, 2 Thursday afternoon, the 29th and 30th. I don't do them on Friday. Friday's my day. I'm chilling. Now, maybe I can open up Saturday too. You know what I'm saying? There could be a Saturday in there, maybe Saturday afternoon. But yes, June the 3rd is the next official one that I see on my calendar. Other than fitting you in, it is literally the next one that I have available. And you can just hear my voice. I talk so freaking, no offense. I mean, I put it all on me, but I talk a lot. I'll be talking to myself like yesterday. I'll be, or wherever. I mean, I'm like at home by myself. I'm a talking machine. I was like outside. Look at my bounce area team too. Look at that. That's awesome. Old resistance becomes new support. And then you get cooked. They're just tired from, I said that earlier, Thomas. They're tired from coming back from every game. And, you know, you're 20 down, 10 down, whatever at half every game. I mean, even though they came back and won, and some of them last second shots and they were great, but that exerted so much energy. I could tell game 1, I said, rut-row. We'll see how we come out in game 2. We better be up 10 at the end of the first quarter. They were up 10 at the end of the first quarter, something like that. I was like, let's go. It's over. They are not winning the championship this year. Traders, it is those days we have seen this week. Yes, it is pretty slow for sure, Deck. I'd agree with you. Hearing you say my Nuggets lost music, that's all right. Say, hey, it's all right. It's all right. I can admit that, though, unlike some people. We're coming back. We're down 3-0. We got this. Bro, I keep it real, unlike some fan bases. You know, Denver Nuggets fans, we in Colorado, we chill. You know, we get that flour. We got level heads. Unlike some people in LA and California that heads, they be so blown up. Come on now. least I'm admitting what's the truth. Some people can't admit truths. Cool. Enough said. Thank you. Or reach out, Stansbury. Hit me up. I'll fit you in. That's why I had to fit one in this Friday. It was he was sick. Blah, blah, blah. It's like a month ago or so now. And so anyway, I'm fitting him in Friday because I'm trying to find days and times, because I don't do anything on lunch on Fridays. I'm just sitting here most days. Anywho, I'll fit you in. I'll do my best. I am taking days off though because I need them. I definitely want some days, and there will probably be a day off in there. And I might even do it just like no, because I'm gonna live on Friday. I'll probably do it Tuesday. So what I'll probably do, since Monday we're off for Memorial Day, that Tuesday afterward, I probably won't do morning alerts either. Since I took that day off, I will probably fully take that Monday and Tuesday off. Not obviously Monday because we are off, it's Memorial Day, but Tuesday I will not be around until lunch commentary type thing. Nope, I'll never lose. I'll never. I know. It depends on what it is. I know when to lose hope and when it's over with. I'm just a realist. I'm an optimist prime, but I'm also a realist for sure. You'll get too big to play that many minutes. Yeah, Hoops. He's got a good stamina though. He's still putting up good stuff. To me, it's the other players that are slacking. It's Gordon. It's Porter Jr. I mean, Joe can only do so much, and now he's had to have back-to-back series where he's facing big guys. So I think the Lakers were a great matchup for him, but Anthony Davis showed up. Maybe it was only 3/4 for some of those games, but he's a big body. Now he's going up against two more, even though what's-his-face, Rudy was out last night. Now he's got two big bodies. Now I know Rudy was out last night, but game one he had two big bodies to go up against. He's going to have to get help. That's just a lot for a big guy. He's not Shaq. Shaq's about the only one that could just be like, please, bring 20 of them on, And he doesn't fully have that Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson jump shot touch fully, at least not in my opinion. His is more that floater and, on the, it's got to be on the key or in, he doesn't have that 15, 20 footer in my opinion that you could just like Hakeem could just be like, you better be out at me at 20 feet or I'm going to hit this J, he doesn't fully have that. The grape shade, but he needs a break. Exactly. Well, Hoops, that's why. I mean, because now he's had two back-to-back series where he's had he's been pounded, and he's got to put those prime minutes in too, on top of the fact, because he does, like you talked about yesterday, the bench is light, so you don't have you don't have a big guy to come in, What's his face? Who's the backup? Oh, God, what's his name that's been in the league forever? Draymond Green. What, not Draymond? What's his name? God, what's his name that's been in the league for like 100 years? He used to be good when he played for the Clippers. Like a decade ago. You might as well have Blake Griffin as a backup at this point. But they don't have a backup for Joe. KD. No, Hoops. What's his name? God golly, the backup for freaking Joke. What's his name? Oh, man. He used to be good like 10 years. Yeah, and those guys played for the Nuggets. Those guys played for the Nuggets. I don't think KD ever played for them. I'm surprised KD never played for the Nuggets. Carmelo did. And Clippers. That's what I'm going to say, Clippers. Anyway, Nuggets roster. Here we go. What's his name? DeAndre Jordan. This guy. DeAndre Jordan. Look at that. I mean, it just... What's his minutes per game? I wish it would show his minutes per game. He used to be good. He's in 15 years in. Like I'm saying, 10 years ago, the dude was good. I mean, that's his only backup. I mean, good God. He had to play a lot of kind of center this year and kind of that position at times. And he's a guard. Forward, but I mean, he plays like a guard, but he's a forward. But anyway, whatever. They need to get some help. A little bit. Yeah, DeAndre, exactly. He's still in the league. That's what I'm saying. Might as well have Blake Griffin at this point as a backup center. Or who was the guy? Dwight Howard. Might as well Dwight Howard. I mean, someone that's like been in the league for 20 years. Be like, oh yeah, it's a roster name. Troy, what up? Thank you for the meta levels. Was able to bank on the open, on the cup and handle. Nice. Thoughts on Hood going into earnings tomorrow. Love when I hear you guys banking on plays and I ain't even looking at them all day long. You're like, oh, I made money on it. I used your levels. Mr. AK47 to the precise of 3,000. I mean, that's awesome. I'm like, seriously, Troy, I'm just letting you know. That's so awesome. Let's go back over to get away from this. Let's zoom out so I can actually see some charts. Oh, we look like we're okay. We are okay. I was wondering where we're at on this chart. Oh, we are still low though. Low, but with room to run, my friend. So Hood, definitely if the earnings are good and over this 2050 mark. Now you just got to go back and see what we did in February. So in February with earnings, we went from 11, 12 up to 13, 14, 15. You're not probably getting too much higher than this 2050 mark. I honestly wouldn't bet. That's 52-week highs, and that's all. That's like, you know, for most traders, it's like all-time highs probably because they won't go back far enough to look. If you do get over 20, your next area is going to be right here at 23, 24. You don't really have a lot. You have room up to like 33, right? There's not a lot to fill in there. So that's why I wouldn't expect that big of a move. Now on the way down, look at this. I don't know how and when I ever put this line in on Hood. That shit's crazy. Look at that. It's, oh, wow, I love it. Put your lines in and trade it, team. So that's kind of your goal for a short back below the moving averages. And then again, if you crack 1650, you've got room to 1570 and potentially, then you've got room down to that next gap fill area of 14. That's how I would trade her. Troy. Good movie, by the way. Oh, let's see here, team. Let's go. Hey, we're still in it. I don't think they're, I mean, they would have to, maybe the new TV helps them out like it did last year, but they'd probably push them to 7 and then barely win if they did. And that's what I was already thinking like last night. I was like, even if they somehow won this series, they're going to have to, like this was last night when we were still in the game for at least a little bit before we got blowed out. I'd just call it a blow. It wasn't that big of a blow, but they got blowed out. I was like, man, they're going to have to exert this much more energy, even if they won the series. It's going to be 6-7 games. They're just very low probability they would even get past. That would be, you know, the Western Conference Finals is next, right? Maybe, right? Anyway, I was hoping they at least get back to the Western Conference Finals, but because then I'd rather them lose there and then in the finals for sure. I don't want to get back to the finals and lose there again. I'd rather just them tire out and lose. All right. Anything you want to go over, let me know. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Meta, TikTok, Twitch, Glitch, OnlyFans. I'm streaming live all across all medias today. If you guys want any love, you want me to show the toes off OnlyFans? You want me to show the, you know, or that you want to keep that only for OnlyFans? We can show the toes off. DXYZ is definitely, it seems like, in my opinion, going to be your main small cap play to watch here moving for the rest of the day. Until we crack through that VWAP in 15, then it would most likely die off. But until then, it's going to keep continuing like what it's been doing. Squeezing out shorts. Not a full short yet unless you find a top, like I talked about. Possibly back under this 1560 area. And back under the VWAP is where you get the rest of the short. Another thing I noticed too when I got back, and sorry, my stream went down earlier. I don't know if y'all noticed that. So sorry, my stream did go down, like as in before I went live for lunch. And this whole, I'm still just like, what's going to know? Yeah, buddy, we've talked about this the other day. Like, what is going on with the viewers? I'm like, I built it up to 300, maybe 400 people. And then all of a sudden, then I'm down to like 131. I'm like, what? How does that, what happens? Remember yesterday? That's right. It was yesterday, right? With Yeah, buddy. He came over yesterday and we were both talking about that. He's like, I've been wondering that the whole time I've been a tradecaster. I'm like, I think a lot of people probably are. I'm like, what is going on there? Because, I'm like, what happened? And because yesterday I was doing like a roll call, I was going through everyone that was in my lobby as a user, because you can go to the users tab, and I was like, what? Where are all these people at? Show your face. Where's 3 Bless and Babble Luck and Chris 3437? Or 3478. Cisco, I know you're around. Concrete, Trader Cousin, Greg Deep, D. Sarley, Giovanni, Hedger, Hoops, JYD, Jedi Mindset, Juice 24/7. I haven't seen him in a minute though. JW Bird, Kellyanne, Leezy, Lariah, Love Chip, Lever. I see all these. Image Trades, Mafia. I don't think he's around unless he's being a little wallflower today. Make Me Money, Millman. I haven't seen Millman today. Maybe he was around earlier this morning. Mill Team 6, Mill and D Trader. Nikki Floats. Hey, baby. I like the name. PJ24, RZ. Ramon. Was born in 93 when I was watching Razor Ramon just kick people's ass, becoming the Intercontinental title champion. Stansberry, Super Buddy, Thomas, Reset here at Andreic, Astra. Best Black, Cresvin. Gravitation, H. Reed, K-Slick, Lebop, Will, and Winham. There's no way I just went through 130 names. But whatever. I'm here for Wallflower, and as you say, hey, that's not as I say, that's as it is. That's what wallflowers are, if I'm not mistaken. If you are not an AK47, it's because you hate babies and puppies. Yeah, right, truly. Oh, man. Mailman was around this. Okay, that's what I thought, Stansberry. He's usually around in the pre-market, sometimes at lunch. And I know it was a pre-market, but yeah, like the opening bell trades. I see him then. Newman, as his side name is. I love you wallflowers, though. I love that. I love that you guys are just out there listening to me. I mean, it's, again, like, how many people have a radio station now? It's not like everyone calls in. You don't get that too much anymore, and I love that. That was a little more old school radio, caller-driven, radio shows where callers can call in, and they're always taking phone calls. There's people that just never call, obviously, because what do you always hear when they did? Hey, long-time listener well, of course, sorry, I have to do the southern accent because I hear this all the time on my dad's radio station. Long-time listener, first-time caller. They've been listening to you since 1992, Tommy. I just want to let you know everything you do in the community is just great. I love what you stand for. And then it just finally, my dad's like, all right, so you want to talk about anything? You want to play reindeer games? Or, my dad would have all these little things going on, different things to do. Oh, no, I just want to call in finally and just say, man, appreciate you. It's like, all right, and I mean, that's just awesome. I love it, but you'd get that. But yeah, it's just funny. There's some people, again, that just never call in. They're just sitting back there listening to me or listening to dad, whatever, listen to the radio station, listen to your favorite guy. You're like, there's those people that love calling in. And then people are just like, hey, I'm just listening. Yes, Stansberry, I'm listening and learn. Not much to really learn right now today. It's really slow. But we are seeing some levels, and again, find the plays that you can trade and the best setups, which to me, in my opinion, coin was, again, as you can see, by far the best play at lunch, at least dollar-wise, what we would have moved from 220 down to 216, 80, 90, whatever, we'll call it 217. Then again, building yet another bear flag, haven't popped up from it since. Really in high watch for more short NATO, in my opinion. Oh, Queenie's bed's not in the bed. I used to have a donut bed in here until anyway, it'll be back in here. But Groot, when he shat his bed yesterday and sharted, good God. That is like one of the worst things to wake up to, 100%. A shart. It's just like, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, Groot. No, don't try to, anything bad. What a Cinco de Mayo. I forgot I got the tea because that's when I purchased it. I was like, purchased on May the 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Well, I've typed in a lot of tickers. I typed in so many tickers that the spy's not even in here anymore. I was wondering, almost there. 1848 high of day. Pretty much hit it. Whammy. Love it. Literally alerted this about 45 minutes before the opening bell. And there it is right there. On lock. All you guys in Google. Google. Oh, my bad. On YouTube. Troy, thoughts on MSOS? Yeah. We looked at this one the other day. It was a weed play of some sort, I want to say. It was running big time. Yeah, cannabis ETF. That's the one. Really wonky charting today. I don't like it a lot, honestly, Troy. I like the long better because it's got such a nice flat top. Over this 927 mark, Watch for a pop to 930 and over 930. Watch for a pop to 935, 940. Not moving a lot today. I mean, 960, 920 top to bottom right. You know, think about that stuff, Troy. If you've moved overall 40 cents for the day, 40 cents for the day, and overall it's taken how long to move 40 cents? Okay, 4 hours, literally, truly, right? So there's 1 hour, there's 2 hours, there's 3 hours, there's 4 hours, and we've only moved 40 cents. You've got to think maybe you might get 10 cents if you're lucky, maybe 15, right? Back under 920, watch for more crack here, Troy. And you can see there's some good charting under 920, former resistance area. Watch for a move down to like 9. Under 920, possibly to 9 at most. I am going to cut it a little early today, team, because I have Marcus coming over in a little bit. I want to get lunch in, relax for a minute. I've been running nonstop from going live, but when I say going live, but anyway, I mean, from the nonstop this morning until now. Questions, I'm going to go live for about 15 more minutes. What do you want to go over? Let me know. SPY, there's your alert from this morning in pre-market. Had a feeling. Well, I say a feeling. I know Mafia knows about that gut and intuition. Mafia, whatever happened? You just don't trade anymore? Everyone used to come over. Remember when Slugger was around? And man, I need to reach out to Slugger. How about I text Slugger right now? You guys would always come over. And that's what it was 2022. Anyway. You guys would go, okay, what's your end of day projection? Everyone always asks me for my end of day projection on the SPY. Everyone would come over here before I got done going live and ask me about the SPY and where I thought it would end up at and where it would be overall for the day. Oh, Sluggo. Just text him to see what we get here. And it looks continue up or reversal coming soon. Continue up. Continue up. I would go for continue up. Put these out there. Where's Cousin Greg at? I feel like Slugger was kind of like one of my first fluffers, you know. Mafia when he's not wallflowering, for sure. I'll get Mafia for sure, you too. Here's my one-on-one team. If you need any help, there's my one-on-one site. My website I've had up for a while, but was asked about that earlier. And it is good to go. You can book one-on-ones there. You can book 1, 3, 5, 10, 23, literally, no lie. You can book a 23 pack. I've had a few do it. So if you need any help, I've been doing those one-on-ones. They're an hour long. I never really stop at 1 hour. I typically go over, especially if no one after you. Not that I want to go over. It's just I want to make sure you have everything. And sometimes I'll stop early. I mean, sometimes we're done 10, maybe 5-10 minutes early. That's usually on the not so often side. It doesn't happen too often, but every once in a while, because they're good is the main thing. And they're out of questions. They don't want to tell, like, hey, I've soaked in enough. I don't want to, we're good at this point. And so, you ever need any help, team? I've got you covered. Prime Trading Investments been doing those one-on-ones for over 3 years now, which is crazy to think. Hit me up if you need any help. Pre-market, opening bell, later in the day. Like I said, I'll fit you in Friday at lunch, whatever. Whenever you need help, like Stansbury was asking earlier, I'll try to fit you in. I'm not different to SPY. I did make 200. I know, but I just remember Mafia. I know you remember that, though. And maybe it wasn't you specifically, but I thought maybe it was some days, or maybe it was a different ticker. But everyone for the longest time would come over and ask about that. Morning stock sign up a link. If you need anything, team, in the morning, I got you covered. Small cap, large cap, what you should be trading for the day. Like NVIDIA yesterday when everyone banked on it. Or just every day when traders are using QQQ or SMCI or Meta or whatever in my alerts and what to be trading. Small caps, what to trade at the opening bell. Levels you can use throughout the whole entire day, like SPYs I just called there, hitting my target as I alerted in pre-market, 45 minutes before the opening bell. It is a magnet. I said the SPY is a magnet. I said the SPY is a magnet to 518.50. Thomas puts here on SPY if we don't close over this level. No, I would still think we're bullish at this point. Now, yes, you could get some reversal. I mean, you get at the top. But sometimes it takes, 15, 20, 30 minutes 15, 20, 30 minutes. I would not short the top. It was both Sluggo. That's what I thought it was, you and Sluggo. It was fun watching how close you would get to that daily high day. Well, I mean, so you just did it for fun. You weren't really needing it. You were just doing it for fun, just to test the skills. You were just seeing if, like, hey, should I have how much faith should I have in this guy? How much trust do I really have in him? Let's see how good this guy really is. Give him the stock that he hates the most, the spy, and see what. Let's see if we can break it down. If he gets good at this, then he's gonna be pretty good, I think. I'll trust him a little more. Oh man. Oh yeah. Still feeling it. Like I could yawn right now. I couldn't sleep. It's not one of. I just need to get going again. I need to get going. Stock market's nothing moving right now to get me going. You guys aren't showing me the toe dance. You know, sometimes you're showing off your arms and those biceps, or ladies are showing me their beautiful jawline. I love ladies' noses. Not the big ones. I like the little bitty cute ones. There we go, H. Rita. Okay, now we're talking. I'm waiting for him to turn around because I know it's about to happen. I've seen this one before. And oh my God, he doesn't even have anything down low. He's just a man with no genitalia. Or a woman with no genitalia. You just can't tell. You just can't tell. Hatred, you're good, man. It's just one of those days, like I said, up late. From lawn work yesterday and getting some, working out. I mean, I was nonstop. And I wanted to be because the game didn't start till 9 o'clock. And I was like, and you know me, it's game night. I got to, get ready and then maybe have a beer. So you know how alcohol is. As soon as you start drinking, especially after a day of sun and working out. So I was like, man, got to stay busy as long as I can. So I did. From cutting I was outside in power washed. And, man, I was nonstop doing that. And anyway, I was nonstop doing shit until, like, whatever. And I'm trying. I want to push still. I mean, I felt fine yesterday. But today, I'm like, man, I just need to get going again. Get up, get the TV on, blah, blah, blah. Because then I'm going to okay, don't mess with the TV yet after Marcus leaves. And I'm going to work out. I'll probably feed the pack first, take care of them so they'll settle down and chill out. Then I'll get on the Peloton and work out, yada, yada, yada. Then that energy's flying after I, work out and I get off the Peloton. Where was Coldplay at? I watched, a couple of Kendall Tools workouts. She gets me going. A couple gorgeous too as well. Kind of reminds me of like Avery's sister. A little louder, outgoing sister. This one better. There we go. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Now we actually have we got a little booty crack. We got booties, and we got some weird shaped man boobs. I see that gut, though. I see that gut. I see that gut. What? I see that gut. I see that gut. Need food, too. Once I get some food, we haven't eaten today. It's just going to be one. I'll just be flying. Next thing you know, it'll be 7:38. All right, I got to start calming down, Josh. Got to start cooling the jets. Cooling the jets. Want to get to sleep at a good time tonight. Feels like a Friday. Oh, it is so slow. It is so slow, HRE today. You would think we have FOMC tomorrow. We don't have anything tomorrow, right? We don't have anything tomorrow, right? I know tomorrow's Wednesday, but we don't have anything tomorrow, correct? Tomorrow's just a normal day. I don't think we have anything big like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like we have like NVIDIA, AMD, Apple earning reports tomorrow, and FOMC in the afternoon. Like, it feels like everyone's just literally truly waiting for tomorrow to trade. At this point. Now, some plays have made good moves, like Meta, or, Meta, blah, 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 coin. At some point, these plays have made good moves. But, yeah, I'm like, man. Right now, we are slow. Ooh. What did I tell you trade at lunch was? What did I tell you the trade at lunch was? Not even close. Trade at lunch. Whammy. Beautiful. Damn, $4.50 move now. $4.50 move. Thank you, H. Reed. Okay, cool. So, yeah, nope. Just, okay, cool. Yeah, nothing. Nothing tomorrow. Nothing really tomorrow. Nothing major, anyway. I don't think that'll do anything affecting the market, or is in there waiting for those people to talk. So, cool. All right. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just one of those days. One of those days where you just don't want to wake up. Go with a little Limp Biscuit. G-Sun. I guess this guy's never going to see sun anymore. I don't know what's going on with G-Sun. He did break out of his channel once, got somewhat close to the next resistance area, but didn't quite, and then right back into it. I would say if you have a small cap to move anything for the rest of the day, DXYZ is going to be the top one to look at. I know it's only up 19%. Just that big move, it could happen again. These are the days I get nervous about leaving the 9 to 5. Ah, gotcha, H-Reed. Yep. Well, H-Reed, there are going to be these days. There are definitely going to be these days, 100%, you know? 100%. Coin was a good mover at lunch. Coin, like I talked about, it's not even close. I mean, look at the shelf crack. Went straight on down. Could have locked up $3. Then even got another shelf crack after it, you know, and got another buck out of it. So, are there trades to be had today? Yeah. Now there's going to be less for sure, and there are going to be those days, and there are going to be days where you're like, holy crap, there's a ton of trades to be had. Definitely one of those days, my man. You can't think negative, though, in my opinion, like that. You've got to stay positive and know that this is going to happen, and you got to take advantage of the days that there are, but then be smart about those days. And it's not about taking 100 trades. You know, it's not like I got to take 50 trades today. Oh my gosh, you know, I got to get 10 trades, 7 whatever trades in. Just get your 1, 2, 3 trades in, 1, 2, 3 trades in, 1, 2, 3 trades in. You know, just over a certain amount of time, it's going to build up, and the confidence for you does, where you don't think about that kind of stuff. Let's see, on camera. I lost $700. Won't do that again. Let's see here. Try to screw it up and try to trade during a work meeting. Oh, gotcha. Yep, would not do that again. Yeah, I always tell everyone. I mean, would, you know, again, of course, I'm going to go to Michael Jordan, but even LeBron. But would any of the top players in the NBA be like, okay, we're going to play a game, and then in the middle of the game, they're going to attend their 5-year-old's birthday party. So they've got to keep going over because the birthday party is at the sideline, and so essentially a lot of time it's 5-on-4 because you're over there, you know, he's over at the birthday party, or he's also this basketball player for whatever reason works for Microsoft, and they're having a board meeting, and he's got to attend it in the middle of the game for earnings or there's whatever, you know what I mean, like, so he's got to have his, like, he's like trying to run down the court with this like screen in front of him, ball hits him in the head, breaks his computer, you know what I mean? It's like that. Where do you do the best? Completely focused and honed in, 100%. That's why I tell them if they're new and they are not consistent, and we'll just say the level of like a Caesar, a Kush, myself, a Deck, a whatever, and you're not a seasoned vet, so to speak, I wouldn't be starting out trying to trade on your phone. I would get more than a laptop. I would very rarely trade at work. You know, I would it's just, and if you do, or if you can, say in those time frames, you want to be able to be honed in. But don't be trading on your phone. At least get a laptop or a tablet out. Atriano, yeah, definitely Stansbury. Oh, yeah, 100%. I know the days too well and don't miss them either. And again, that's why we all strive to want to be able to just, you know, wake up, day trade. Kind of at our fingertips whenever we want to. Don't have to just have to do it. Let's see, I get some comfort. Yeah, it gets comfortable because I work from trade. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Mafia. Where's Mafia? Trade from home, actually trading on the same computer I'm working on. It's like the hop in a trade. Exactly, yeah. Yep, H-Read. I feel you, man. I know. Mr. AK47 himself. What's up, Josh? Miss you all, too. It's been okay. A lot going on currently. Hope all is blah, blah, blah. I haven't been able to trade in the month due to work schedule. Trying to change that ASAP. Well, I'll respond back to him in a minute. Well, yeah, no Mafia. It was just about Slugger. He's still around. We'll see. We'll keep trying to get him back to Tradecaster. Funny how I'm pretty much known as. I know, like, okay, Josh is my name, but everyone just pretty much, I think, just wants to call me AK or AK47. They like it. They're like, that's just, your alter ego, your Batman to Bruce Wayne, Like, hey, I'll take it. 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 Oh, Slugger. Thanks. See, and there you go, H. Reed. People got jobs. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, people want to do this, and then they can't get it down, maybe right, blah, 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 and he had to go back to, because he was trying to do it. I don't know if he had jobs outside of trading hours, and he may have, but I remember that was one of those things that he was about to pick up a job. Anyway, and yeah, we haven't seen him since. Been working the day job, or when I say day, I think one of them is even a waiter. I can't remember what all he's doing really in the end. I don't ever like ask and be like, hey, so what are you doing? Where are you working at? I'll let them kind of come forward with that. No, your father's Puerto Rican. Your name is Seattle. Right. Oh, man. Hey, I'll take all the different ethnicities. I like that. I think that's why I can get game from all over, it doesn't matter what color that lady is. I'm spitting game. She can be blue and from the world of, what is that damn movie that I just don't really care for? Aquavision. No, what's it called? The blue people. The real tall blue people. What's that movie called? There's 2 of them now. Oh my God. Avatar. I knew it. I was close with the A. I was like, Aqua people, what's it called? Because the last one was Avatar Way of Water. Now I remember that. Hey, I'm into blue. It don't matter if you're blue, yellow, green. I don't care what color you are. Shit. Now tan's my favorite. Not khaki. Mafia. Or shades of my shorts. But tan. A true tan. Yes, Avatar. Sorry, Avatar. Avatar. All right, team, taking the break. What about navy? Oh, I love navy. Are you kidding me? It's my favorite color. Anything blue. Broncos, of course, have that navy color, right? So I love some blue. Love some blue. I'd be with a navy girl. I'd call her Blue Jeans. I'd call her, what's up, Blue Jean? What's up, Blue Jeans? How you doing, baby girl? Blue is one color, but navy. Oh, exactly, yeah. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of colors of blue, for sure. I'm just saying, typically, it doesn't matter. Whatever shade of green, blue, yellow, I'll take them all. Tan's my favorite, though, okay? Or even go a little bit darker. I'm fine with that. We'll go all the way up to Rihanna. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? So, yes, that's my favorite blend and shade. I don't discriminate. I'm good with any shade. Hoops be like, what's this GIS say? I'm the Exactly. Like, that was so hard for me too early on when I didn't want to, I was like in high school, like, again, when I talked about this before, and it's like even back to the before that when I was a sophomore and I was dating the senior. Anyway, I'm like, can I date like all of y'all? Can I get like 3 or 4 girls? Like I got plenty of energy, plenty of me to go around. Like, come on, I can't decide. I was never that guy. I was never like you're not good enough. I don't like you. I was like, man, but you fine. And okay, I like you too. Well, I can't but you can't have them all. Did you watch I have not watched it, H. Reed. Are those still on Comedy Central? Are they just kind of do them like on a streaming network now? Because Comedy Central was like the home for those for like 5-10 years. Okay, see, Netflix. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. I was wondering. See, I like when it was on Comedy Central because that's also owned by MTV. It's owned by Viacom. So anything by Viacom, it would be like you would see commercials for it. And so it didn't matter what channel you're on, you would somehow see, hey, the roast of. I'll have to watch it though. I mean, obviously I have Netflix, but yeah, I'll definitely have to watch it. Saw a little snippet of oh my God. What's his name? Oh, Little Man. Good golly, I keep wanting to say all the 90s comedians. Jeff Ross was in it though. Yeah, Who Doesn't Love Jeff Bezos, a banger. God, who's the little short guy? He's always in the movies with The Rock. I always want to say Chris Tucker and Chris Rock. Gosh damn it. Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart. I saw about 2 minutes of Kevin Hart's. And you can tell he got to Tom Brady because it ended with, at least they ended the video that I saw, the post that I saw, when he talked about Giselle getting with the tennis coach, or you could tell Tom was like, oh, what? Because he was like, let's make the room even more uncomfortable. He was like, let's talk about it anyway. But that was, I saw a little, I'm sure it's good stuff though. It'd been the best if Dave Chappelle was there. Not that Dave Chappelle has anything to do with Tom Brady, but he's just my favorite. Just because they went hard on Giselle. I would go hard on Giselle too. Man. Brady told Ross to shut up. That's hilarious. They destroyed the Gronk. That's funny. Yeah, Jeff Ross was usually, kind of like the one that was always at him at those for sure. He was kind of like, But there were some times that there were some that were better than him. I can't remember all the different years, but there were some that were like better than Jeff Ross's where I was like, oh my God, that had me, like I was in tears. But those are good. I like how they do those. Literally football spikes. Hopefully glass didn't go in someone's eye. All right, team, I'm taking the break. I'll have my last break, but I'm done for the day. What am I talking about? I'll be back for morning commentary, though. My live stream is always up an hour and a half before the opening bell. I am live tomorrow morning for Wednesday. That's right, tomorrow morning. I'm live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings. Come on over. I got you covered, small cap to large cap. If you need anything else, I'll keep my stream up like I did yesterday for at least another hour or two. Keep it up going for you. Really, I'd be looking for, as of right now, still a little bit of stalemate movement across the board. Coin was the best play, in my opinion, during lunch hours. Now you're just kind of waiting for overall to see if we get anything else. Now, again, SPY, right to my target. And Thomas, there's that pullback I was talking about. Now, it may end up being a bigger pullback than I anticipated. I was anticipating 50 cents. Something along these lines. This has been 75 cents now. So this is a lot bigger than I was anticipating. And it's kind of at a weird time in the middle of lunch that you're getting this big of a sell-off. And here comes more. Right as Deck 2 over in his lobby, Deck put, I'd love to see a strong finish if we can get one here. Hoops. Man, I'll just rub it in the Minnesota now. Maybe Hoops, you're just a Minnesota fan. Trust me. That's why, listen, I don't get upset anymore with sports. After the Broncos won the 2000, I don't know why I was going to say that. After the Broncos won Super Bowl 50, I was good on sports. Like, I don't really care what happens, honestly, from here on out with sports. I'm over sports. Like, I like them and I love them, but stock trading is by far the coolest thing that there ever has been for me. Now, sports is cool. I like it and all, but sports doesn't make me money. Sports doesn't get Ferraris and Porsches and Lambos and 3 Jeeps and another Jeep on the way and BMWs and land and houses, and it's cool, but it don't get you all the sweet stuff in life. I mean, and I'm definitely out. Hey, after watching this series, and look at the lower VWAP band too. Look at this great example too, by the way, team. Right down to the lower VWAP band, it bounced right off of it. Perfect. Love that. But after this series, bro, man, watching them play, I'll be, like I said, after they win, I'll be 100% be rooting for him. I mean, he's definitely cool and awesome to watch. Oh, sorry, I got pulled away. I had a car and getting some work. Gotcha, Cousin Greg. Any hot small caps? Nope, you missed it, Cousin Greg. It was right here, DXYZ. So definitely examine your zipper and keep that one on watch. That's your only one. Yeah, Thomas, if you're just getting over here, Thomas, I just talked about it. Thomas, yeah, we just talked about it. Was not expecting that. I mean, that was out of nowhere. I mean, good call, but to be honest, I mean, where'd that come from? Why did that happen? That's really weird. That's a very weird time, but I was not expecting, I don't think anyone else was expecting that big of a pullback. That was pretty crazy. Absolutely astronomically huge. All right, team, I'm out of here. I got to get done I got stuff I got to do. Team, I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a great, safe, rest, blessed, food-filled day. I can't play any music, or I'm going to get whatever. I'll see you back here tomorrow, team. Bangarang! Groot says, time to go take a poop.
you